Hello, welcome to a new MineColonies series. So I am going to be doing a Let's Play. Quite a few of you have requested a new Let's Play series on my YouTube channel, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm using the Alpha v2 version of the mod, obviously for 1.7.9. What I've done is just set myself up a very quick base here and give myself some basic starting resources, just so you don't see me having to do that on screen. And I apologise if there's any background noise in this video. It's hot as hell here, so I have my windows open and I live right next to a main road, so if you hear any motorbikes screaming past or anything, it's the douchebags outside, not myself. So we've actually spawned in at this pretty nice spot here, some nice sea, some horses, and quite a bit of flat land with some trees around and stuff to build. So this is going to be a good space to go. So what I'm going to do for this series is obviously play the mod, set up some resources coming in, and then build a couple of structures that aren't related to the mod that I'm then going to scan in and will be released as part of the mod as decorations that you can build in your own games. So that's going to be quite cool, I think. So let's get started. So I'm going to grab all this, give myself some basic tools, some bread, some torches, which I already had that. I don't want that, never mind, and a sword. So let's ditch what we don't need out of this. Obviously first thing I need is to grab some wood and make some boats and craft the supply ship. You can't craft the town hall these days, of course, so you have to place the supply ship, which now we've tweaked the positioning rules is a lot easier to do. So I'm actually going to put it out on this little sandbank here. Let's go for just there. There we go. And grab the build tool and the town hall chest. Awesome. Don't know, things like this annoy me. Can't have random blocks sticking up. So what we're going to do before we leave this little area here as well is we are going to get some more wood. What's going on? Okay. Going mad, pressing the wrong keys. Just get a bit more wood, and we're going to make we're going to I left these in here. Let's just take all of that. So going to need a miner. We're going to need a builder. So let's make a builder's chest, of course, and a lumberjack. And we will need a fisherman at some point, but I can't for the life of me remember what the fisherman's recipe is. Probably need a fishing rod for that, so we'll need some string first from somewhere, but this is enough for our first thing. So let's find somewhere to put the town hall chest. So where do we want to be? So we've got quite a nice big flat area here to build in. So we're probably going to have the lumberjack over here somewhere, so let's start nearer this way, which is good because we've got a couple of different wood types there. So I'm going to put the town hall up here on the high bit. So let's get the build tool and get the town hall. Give ourselves a bit of space to see what's going on. Okay, so we'll rotate it on the front over this side somewhere. So that's the front there. Let's put it up a bit. So how does that look? Still the rendering bug with these blooming grasses, but don't worry, that is there. So that's looking pretty good to me. So let's whack that down there, and citizens should start spawning. So now we need the builder's hut, so I'm going to put the builder down here. So again, do that. Builder, and move it away, flip it around a bit, back towards me. Let's put him there. And what I always forget to do is settings, or put it on manual hiring mode, because that's what I prefer. So we will go and fire this person, because we may or may not want them to be our builder. We shall see. And I do need to check that I've turned builder infinite resources to false, so I will come out of the game, go and check my config file, and be back in 1 second. Okay, that's done. Builder's infinite resources are now off, so we're not building for free. Tell you what I am going to need. I'm going to need a crafting bench somewhere near here. I don't want to be running all the way back over there every time the builder wants something. So, builder is intelligence and strength, I think. So, who have we got? Intelligence 4, strength 2, intelligence 2, intelligence 2. So Lisa, being intelligence is the primary, it's the most important. So 4 and 2 is better than 2 and 4 or 2 and 1. So Lisa is looking like our favourite builder at the moment, but let's just wait for that 4th colonist to spawn, just in case they're better. I like the fact we've got horses here. Hopefully we can get a saddle later on and get our own horse. So there's the last colonist spawned in somewhere. So let's go check our available. Ooh, black horse. Nice. Our available colonists. So higher. So intelligence 4, strength 2. So same as these. However, I'm going to make Lisa our builder because she's only got endurance 1, dexterity 1, and charisma 1. So she'll be no good at any of the other jobs. So Lisa, you are my builder. There we go. So first thing to build is the builder's hut. And so I'm going to give you a shovel and a pickaxe so you can clear the ground. Half the wood. You're going to need a load of other wood. You're also going to need... Where did I put the crafting bench? Did I put it down yet? No, I didn't. Oh yes I did. There it is. I already had one. Oh well. She's going to need some of these. Let's get some of them. She's actually going to need a lot more of them. I think the builder's hut takes just over a stack of those to build. So that should be enough. I think she needs some of them. She will need... some of them as well. A couple of doors and some torches. I think that's about all she needs. But let's see what she wants. So she's saying she needs cobblestone. So we'll give you cobblestone and these and some torches and some doors and some half slabs and some half slabs. And let's see what else she's going to need. Skills are going up already. Is that enough to finish building the building? As you see, she's quite quick at building because she has intelligence 4 and strength 2. If this intelligence was a lot lower, then she would probably build a bit slower. So she's finished building builder 1, which is great. So the next one we want to get going is the lumberjack. So let's go over here where the trees are. And where should we put you? Where should we put you? It's a bit hilly. Should we go here? Let's go over here and we'll put it here for now, and then we'll spread some extra trees around them once we get a few donkeys as well. Once we get a few spare, although I don't like the look of this. Is this just a cave? Well, there's some iron down there. Okay, let's go back over here. Sorry. So we want enough trees nearby that the lumberjack's not sitting around doing nothing, but obviously needs to be fairly close to everything else. I don't think I've seen so many horses in the same area before. This is Awesome. So we're going to put lumberjack in here. I think this looks like a nice little spot. So one of them. Lumberjack. How does that look? Let's shift it over slightly. Whoops. I don't want it to cut into that bank there, so we'll move it over a couple of plots like that. That looks good to me. And it's becoming night, and what am I on? I'm on normal. That's fine. I don't have... Do we have a bed in the... I think we do have a bed in the supply ship, don't we? So I'm going to go and sleep. And then in the morning we will sort out the lumberjack worker and build their building. You have to build the level 1 of the buildings for the workers to work now. So that's quite important. We don't want to leave that. Obviously the lumberjack won't do anything without their building. So let's just get into this boat quickly. Can of course dismantle the boat for resources if you want. But I like trying not to. But personal preference, up to you. And I'm sure somewhere down here, yes. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Excellent, done. Good, 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 good. So, lumberjack. Yes, that's what I was doing. So let's head back over there. Splash. And so lumberjack is is it strength and charisma or intelligence and charisma? I can't remember. I know charisma's the second one. Miner is strength and endurance. I think it's strength and charisma, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh no! But the lumberjack works pretty quickly anyway, so it's not a huge problem. So we will hire charisma definitely. So 4, strength 4, intelligence. I think Peter, you are going to be our lumberjack. So we'll build the building as well, and we'll see if. Now I know this building does need fence posts, and I can see my food is getting low, by the way. So don't worry about that. If I can remember what the recipe for fences is now, I think it is it that? Or is that the gate? No, that's the gate. Okay, it's the other way around then. Oh, so long since I played. Yes, so let's get some of the fences like that. I'm deliberately getting the lumberjack going before the miner because I'm going to need more than that, aren't I? The miner does take quite a lot of fences and things, quite a lot of wood. In fact, let's just do that. Well, I don't know where our builder went. Did they finish? What were they? What was our builder looking for? Did they say? Lumberjack needs an axe, and I don't have any. So let's eat some bread. I'm going to rob a bit of cobble from you, and I will make our lumberjack some axes. Let's give them 2 for now. 1, 2. Yes, 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 I can hear you need an axe, so there you go. Where did the builder go? Builder, I need oak fence. I've got more on me. I'm coming, Lisa. Oh, I'm coming. This is why I'm putting the builder near everything, because the builder runs back to their hut if they're out of resources. Have more fences. Chomp, 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 chomp. Do, 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 do. Ah, our lumberjack is working. Excellent. Okay, lumberjack doesn't seem to need the level 1 hut then, or maybe because I've started building. I don't know. Whatever. You need more fences, don't you? Okay. I might need a bit more wood. So I'm going to steal your wood. Haha! Run away. And let's make some more fences for the builder. I hate the new fence recipe, by the way. It's far too expensive in my opinion. But there you go, just my humble opinion, which means nothing in the greater scheme of things, of course. But there we go. Yes, I know you need oak fences. I'm coming! I can't wait for us to get the crafter worker who's going to make all these for the builder going, because it's a little bit of a pain early on to keep feeding the builder everything independently, but let's be honest, if the builder just built everything themselves, where would the challenge of the mod be? Where would the fun of this mod be? You know, if you want everything built instantly and, you know, with no effort, playing creative. This is supposed to be a excellent, finished. This is supposed to be a mod that adds gameplay, adds things to do, not an I win mod just by clicking a few buttons and letting the whole thing do it for yourself. So you're waiting for saplings, aren't you? There you go. So I'm going to leave her to it for a little while and go and figure out some stuff down here. So, excuse me. Miner, the fishermen I think we're going to put down here so they can fish in the lake, and the miner we're going to put, where are we going to put the miner? Probably down low as well, so they haven't got as far to dig down before they start mining. But that miner's going to be the last one I do, I think, because well, not that I can do the fisherman because I haven't got any string, but because the build is going to take some stone basically, and so that's what I want to use, stone for the build. Come on, you. May look like they're not working, but they are. It's the skills thing, so they're deliberately slowed up at the start when they're low skill to even things out and balance the game. As they skill up, they will get faster and there will be less delay in amongst things like this. So he was basically waiting for a sapling like this before he carried on working. Having cut down the birch tree, so those leaves will degrade and he'll get more saplings, and eventually he'll build up a stock of saplings and things will get quicker. But we don't want everything super quick to start with, or where's the fun in that? So next thing will be, I think, we want some string, so I'm going to have to kill a few spiders, which means playing around at night time. Or whoops, dungeon hunting and hope we come across a mine shaft. So I've got a few, so I'm going to splash down a few of these, and let's give you a couple of spares. So we should, and I'm just going to steal your wood. Thank you. Let's put that in there for them as well. Okay. String. So, nighttime. How are we doing? Late afternoon. Okay, that's fine. Right, I'm going to make a few more tools and things, which I don't need to go over there. I can do it from the workbench here. So let's make a couple of these and a spare sword, I think. And I did see, wherever it was, I think it was just down here. There was a cave that may have had some easy iron in it, which would be good. Isn't there... Was it over here? Yes, it was down here. So I'm just going to grab this, and it's only going to give me 2, isn't it? That's fantastic. So what else have we got down here? Nice little cave system to explore. Let's just light up a bit of this, shall we? Just to... I can hear zombies. It's a dead end, that's good. Yes. Ah, there you are. There we go. You're dead. So let's light a bit of this up. That'll do. And I did see some more iron over here, I think. There we go. And creeper. Creeper, creeper, creeper. I've got my eye on you. Did you fall down? Where did you go? Don't like... Ah, yes, you're down there. You can stay down there, quite frankly. I'm going to grab this iron. Dun, dun, dun. Don't worry, I'm not going to do a lot of this mining and stuff on screen. Once the mine is up and running, I shouldn't need to do much of it myself at all. Let's leave that one. But for now, this is... Ooh, mushroom. I will take those, thank you very much. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's not venture down there just yet, because that's not really what we're here for at the moment. So it's nearly night time. So hopefully we can start getting some spiders. Let's just break our way out of here. Oh, come on. So I am going to head back towards my safe haven there with my ship. Let's get ourselves chomped up, and we will see if we can get some string from Spideys during the night time. But that'll be next episode. So thank you for watching episode 1 of our new Let's Play done. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next episode.